Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am in the same sweater as my last video because I'm going to pre-film this video so I can upload it later on this week. But this video is going to be the products that I want to use up in 2014. Sneak peek right there. Yep, so I have a little list of the products that I want to use up. I don't have specific products just because I don't want to have to limit myself to the certain products that I want to use, so I just have the categories and how many I want to use up in the 2 months remaining in this year. Can we just talk about the fact that there are only 2 months left in 2014? Where did the year go? Where? What? Okay, let's jump in. The hand movements, I talk with my hands, I'm sorry. Let's jump in. Okay, so I'm just going to read off. I'm not going to try and even show you guys because I don't think that would work out well and I probably confuse myself. So let's jump in. These are the products, the category products that I want to use up in 2014. Okay, so first I have that, bleh. First I would like to use up 2 foundations out of my makeup collection. And I have an idea. If I have an idea of the ones that I want to use up, I'll show you guys in this video. So I do have an idea of the 2 foundations that I would like to use up. And obviously, if you guys have been around with me for, I think since this summer of 2014, you know that I've been trying to use up my Rimmel Stay Matte Mousse Foundation that I depotted during my Project Pan that I just finished. Literally yesterday. Technically today because I use the same products, but yesterday. So this is one of the foundations that I'm probably going to use up just because I've depotted it, and yeah. So the Rimmel Stay Matte is one foundation. And then my other one is probably going to be the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. Mine's an 820 Creamy Natural. This one is too dark for me, this one is too light for me, so when I mix them together, they create this perfect shade for my face. So these 2 foundations are probably the 2 that I plan on using up within the next 2 months of this year. Okay, next category is 2 blushes, and I know that one of the blushes that I plan on using up is going to be from my, Did I crack it? Okay, sorry. One of the blushes that I plan on using up is going to be from my palette that I got off Amazon. If I find the link, I will link it down below. But it's probably going to be this shade right here. As you can see, you can already see the rings in this blush. But what I learned from the last one is just because you can see the rings doesn't mean it's anywhere close to hitting pan. Because once I saw the rings on this one, it took me a while to even hit pan. But this is the shade. Give you a swatch. This is what it looks like. It's just like a really nice, kind of bright pink, but like if you shear it out, it's just barely noticeable and it just looks really nice on my cheek. So that's probably going to be one of the blushes that I'm going to use up. The other blush, I'm not completely sure. It might end up being my Flower Beauty Cosmetics that was just in my Project Pan, just because I like using this as a base blush and then the powder blush over it because it keeps my blush on all day. So those might end up being the 2 blushes, but we'll find out. Next is 1 powder, and I do know what the powder is going to be just because I want to use up this powder because one, it's too dark for me, and I think that's actually the only reason. But it is too dark for me, and I don't want to wait till the summer because the summer doesn't really work out for me, and I think that's why I stopped using it. But it's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation powder. This is in 235 Pure Beige. And right now, since it is fall into winter here where I live, this is too dark for me, but I kind of just use it. It's not like insanely dark, so I can still use it. But I just if I get any paler, it's probably not going to work out. But you can see the rings on this guy. So to me, that's really exciting. It's just like a nice fine powder. And since you can see the rings, I kind of really hope that I'll be hitting pan soon, because this is a nice powder for me during the winter. It's just too dark. Okay, I have 1 or 2 Maybelline color tattoos, and I picked 1 or 2 just because I know that even picking 1 is a long shot, but I don't want to limit myself to only using 1. But I know that the one that I'm going to, I think I have 3 or 4 that I plan on using up, and I have 3 of them in front of me, so I'm just going to go over to my makeup storage and grab the other one. I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back and I have the other Maybelline color tattoo. So I think I have 4 and they're kind of just, can't even see them. Oh, but I'm dropping them. They're kind of just the more neutral shades in the Maybelline color tattoo line. And I've had these ones for a while. Some of them longer than others, some of them aren't as old, but I'll just show you the ones that I think I'm going to be using throughout the 2 months. So first is the Maybelline color tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. I hit pan on this during my last project pan. Ooh, and I just stuck my finger into it. Literally within the last 10 minutes, I've stuck my finger into so many of my makeup products. But here is just a swatch of it. It's just like a gorgeous, gorgeous bronzy color. So I will be using this during the next 2 months of this year. My next one is my Maybelline color tattoo in Barely Branded. And this one I did hit pan on all by myself. This hasn't been in my product pan since the summer, but I still use this every single day as an inner corner highlight before I put down the the eyeshadow. Just gonna get you a swatch. Probably should have grabbed something. And that's this one right here. It's just like a really light champagne shimmery shade, and I really like this for the inner corners. So that's going to be another one. Next is my Maybelline color tattoo in Bold Gold. And let's just get you a swatch of this one. This one, if I do end up using this one a lot, if I hit pan on it, I'm going to consider this one used up. So if I hit pan on this, it's going to be considered one of the 1 or 2 that I want to use up in 2014. And this is just a swatch of it. It's just like a really nice gold color. And then my last one is the Maybelline color tattoo in Inked in Pink. And you will figure out why I'm picking this one in my next video, which is going to be my new mini-series. And this is the small dip I have in it now. I would use this one a lot when I used my Naked 3 palette. But, grabbing you a swatch. If I could put the cap back on, that would be cool. Okay, and here's just a swatch of that one. It's just like a really nice, light, pinky, shimmery shade. So this is like the little eye cream palette that I'm going to have for the next 2 months. Which is nice, because variety is good for me. Okay, next are 5 eyeshadows. And I'll show you one that I know I'll definitely use up. It's in my Physicians Formula Quad and Canyon Classics, and it's just this cream shade. This is the only one that I am for sure I know that I will use up. So that's the one, and yeah, that's all I really have for the other one. So I don't know what the other 4 are going to be, but that's one that I will use up. Next are 2 mascaras, and they're just the 2 that I'm using right now. Let me go grab the other one. Okay. So one of them is the Maybelline The Colossal Volume Express in Cat Eyes. That's what I have on right now. You probably can't see it because my eyeliner is kind of bold, but this is just what the wand looks like. So this is the main one that I use. So this is one mascara that I would want to use up by the end of the year. The other one is the CoverGirl Flamed Out, and I bought this because it was supposed to be waterproof, and it is not waterproof, and I don't like this mascara at all. Like, at all. I use this usually only for my bottom lashes. But this is what the wand looks like. Yeah. So, those are the two mascaras that I plan on using up. I have one lip product. No, I do not know what that lip product is going to be. I feel like I'm really close to the camera. But I would want to use up at least one lip product in 2014. Next I have 3 concealers. One of them being the L'Oreal True Match, because I use this every single day. One of them being from my Coastal Scents Eclipse palette. This one I want to use up, and the other one is up to me. Whichever one seems to get used up will be my third one. And then I have one highlight, and that is also in my Eclipse palette. But I'm not going to show you guys that one because it's in my Finish 6 by Christmas, and I don't want to show you guys how far I've gotten. If you want to see what my last update was, I will link the playlist down below for my Finish 6 by Christmas. But that's the one highlight. It is in the Coastal Scents Eclipse palette, so that's the one highlight I would like to use up. And then I have 2 eye primers. One of them is in my little jars that I got off Amazon. And it's just the original one. So this is one of them that I want to use up. And then usually whichever the other one that I pick will be the other one that I want to use up. So those are just the 2. And that's all I have for this update. This isn't an update. For this little video I got going on here. The products that I want to use up in 2K14. And I will update you guys probably at the end of November. So you guys can see my progress. Okay? I will talk to you guys later on this week. Or probably next week. Because you know me and the uploading thing. They don't work out very well. But I will see you guys soon and have a great night. Bye.